Oh, sir.
Oh yeah. We here and we ready. We here and we ready. We're here and we ready. We are here and we are ready. This new hard drive, although it has this much space remaining on it, when I press record, that shit goes on quick. That other one, I might wait like 10, 15, 20 seconds before it cuts on, and then I gotta press the audio. This thing, ready to go. It's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Day 40, MiSuNDERStoOd 2, Terrence Taylor, Terrence Talks Too Much, International Speaking and Coaching, 1:03 in the PM. Oh, yes. It's a Saturday. I'm in my Saturday vibe. Let's go. Action snappy. Let's just all take a brief moment to do two things. One, let's acknowledge my change on change, white patch on white patch. It's down here hiding. Look, I got my white patch on the pants. I'm digging this whole suited, matchy top to bottom. It's not quite a tracksuit because these are sweatpants and this is just a long sleeve shirt, but I'm digging the matchness. The other pants, I put the patch on the right side, and this one I put it on the left. This is the only one that's off to the side, which I like. I'll be really interested to see how that square looks continuously on this camera with the gold. Oh, yes. I'm here today. I'm Terrence Taylor. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good on this Saturday. I have the energy to get this done today. Not in a cheap, shortchange you for time and experience, but I'm not really here for the fluffy, buffy, extra nonsense whatsoever. I got topics. I got some things we're going to clean up, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here immediately. What's on my list? Merch, phase 2, M2 merch. Now that we got this little template going on, what's to come next? And the need for gym thoughts. Gym thoughts, what life would be without gym thoughts, what the brain and the science. I'm going to tell you all about it. But not yet. It's coming because housekeeping is up right here, right now. Two things. One, I'm fucking tired. I'm very tired. It's Saturday this week. I smoked this week. Like, incredibly. I did so. I was trying to come up with a weed reference in my brain, but I smoked this shit, bro. This week also, however, smoked me too. Roll me up, burn me down. And so I'm feeling it. Yesterday was cool. The ease of being able to record that much at such an early time of day has sparked in me a way I'm going to try to do a bit more this coming up week. Maybe 3, maybe 4 episodes in a day, or 3 pieces of content, because it can be done. And I'm just feeling it. It's a long week. I'm feeling it. That's why I got my sleepy shades on. I got my tired eyes. They hiding back here. But just know, I feel good about the week, but I feel it. I feel that it kicked my ass. And yeah, I got to do some pretty serious consideration about what tomorrow is going to look like, what to care for me in this rest day is going to look like. Because next week it doesn't stop, man. It doesn't stop at all. So it's all good. I'm happy. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great about that. We're also going to take another moment to appreciate the fact that we have arrived at episode 40. New decade, well, the end of a previous decade. This is it. Tomorrow we move on to the home stretchums. I would call it overtime. If you break it down, 40 into 4 quarters, all right, cool. Every 10, boom, 40 is the end of the game. Now, this is the end of regulation. But I train for the next 5 minutes, the next 5 minutes after that, the 10 minutes after that. The boxer who trains for 20 rounds but can only fight 12. How do you put yourself in a mindset to turn it up and be ready? So this is overtime coming up. I'm hyped. I'm ready. And wow, 40 days of this. That's kind of wild. It's kind of wild to think about. Not how easy it was, how much learning I've had to do, how much adjusting on the fly I've had to do. There's so much parenting, time management, work, productivity that's swirling through my brain at another level right now, and has been over the last month and some change. So it's good. It's a good exercise. It's a good practice. It's a good mental challenge, time challenge, self-improvement, work in progress. And I feel good about it. I feel good about these 40. I feel great about the end of this little stretch here, because the end of this is nowhere near. And yeah, congratulations to myself. Thank you for being a part of these 40 days. I appreciate it so dearly. And yeah, we're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep moving on. The 40 piece has more to come. Speaking of more to come, as you can see, we have twins on the table. Good old slider module twins. This is the new. This is the old. It has sat here, and I got a bunch of other random accessories and things that I don't need, and doubles and triples of stuff that I don't think I'll ever need to use. But hey, it's here. I'm glad it's there. And I'll deal with this sometime next week. Just wanted to let you know why we have new guests in the building, why they're sitting on our table. And the goal is to get you motherfuckers off this table now and forever. Then life will be so much better. Ha, yes. Alrighty. What do I have? Merch 2. Merch 2. Stop saying merch 2. It's not merch 2. It's M2. It's misunderstood 2. It's misunderstood 2 merchandise. M2M. That's what is happening. How did I get onto this? Okay, so I've been looking at the merch that's been sitting around, all the change products that are here, crew neck stare, long sleeves, on my body, off my body, overhanging, all the things. Feeling good, feeling excellent about all of that. And I remember yesterday or maybe the day before saying I need to have different shirts and hats and different products for the different shows, so that with the set being the same, I have to in some way, shape, or form try to present a little bit differently to distinguish what's what and who's who. So at least dressing the part is a way to help to do that. All right, great. And I love wearing my shit. So if I have things that exist and I can wear them, I'm going to wear them. It also came from looking at the I Want My Change gear and saying, I'm never fucking selling this to anyone. I had a great laugh about how ridiculous it is that I'm on a coin with my smug face and it's on my body and I can wear me on me. It's hilarious. It's funny to see. And it's more than anything, it's just some hilarious internal giggles and branding. It's not meant for y'all, really. But if I think about MiSuNDERStoOd too and wanting to put something out with that and some of the branding and how I want to share that message, I said, okay, wait a minute. No, there's something there. I just realized that the idea that I came up with today, I can see it on something and I don't know what it is. I have M2, misunderstood 2. I'm using numerals of the Roman type. Bang, bang. And how I've been able to now take, yes, the name is cool and I can use the name to say what I want to say, but also I can use the 2, the actual digits of 2, 1111, when I was making that promotional piece. Oh, okay, cool. Those 2, I'm using the misunderstood 2 twice, side by side, to also indicate the date of release. Great. Well, now if I'm going to keep using these double 2s everywhere, I'm going to take one of these single 2s and I'm going to put that somewhere. And so now I want my change coin was a bit big for the pocket. I think it's 3.5 inches. This last batch, for talking to yesterday, we're going to do 3, like 2.5 or 3, something like that, so that the image doesn't completely fill the pocket, which was the issue. I thought, okay, I could put misunderstood on the pocket, or I could put it over here, for example. But I also have the 2. Okay, now that I have this template of hoodie, t-shirt, crew neck, long sleeve, pants that I like. All right. The toughest part is finding products you actually want to sell and will last. What you put on them is fucking easy. And now that I have these designs, I'm thinking about how I can do something similar but different, using the same template that I've already configured with the pocket t-shirts, with the crew necks, with the hoodies. All right, what can I make that's this but not this branding, but consistent with everything else that's happening? All right, that 2 keeps popping in my damn brain. I didn't really think about a 2 on a pocket. I did see it as a big ass back piece. I have a big ass back piece that I started. If you're familiar with Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate Noob Saibot, the Black Shadow Ninja, I have his outline on my back. It's the outline of a portrait, creative, inspirational childhood thing that I'm creating. The outline is the outline of the piece. So why did I just say that? Because I want to put the 2 from Misunderstood as a back piece. I started with change and thinking, ooh, let's put it change on the name, like the back of a jersey. Then let's put it down a bit lower off the hood. So when the hood is down, you could still see the change there. Well, now that we're a bit lower in the back, what if we screen print a big ass 2 on the back? Hoodie, crew neck, t-shirt, whatever it is, it's plain on the front, but it's branded like a motherfucker on the back. Again, part of the subtlety in which I try to create what I'm trying to create. I want it to be there. I want it to be noticeable, but I don't want it to be the first thing you notice. And all right, I didn't really think about doing anything on the backs of anything. But now I can imagine Lil Man and I drew this beautiful picture in our massive notebook, sketchbook. And he also has done something on the iPad where he just can doodle and create a thing. And I've screenshotted a 7 by 5 inch image of what he's made, thinking, oh, that'd be a really cool square on the back of a shirt. I know y'all remember them old school tees with the square image in the front, the rectangular one. We ironed them shits on. That's like so 2004. Great fucking time in life, man. Oh, jeez. So taking that from the front and putting it on the back and just kind of trying to come up with different ways, different designs, different things that already exist, repurposing them, not having to go and recreate something. No, it exists. Adjust it, make the most of it. How often do we make things and just kind of use them? 30%, 40%, 70%. Nah, if you're going to use that thing or create that template, maximize the shit out of it. How do you make the most of this? That's why podcasting for me is such a beautiful, beautiful space. This is a sidebar, but I hated when I would interview people for video projects and then that 20-minute interview I'd use 2 minutes of. And so much of what was beautiful and great and amazing and sharing in their story that I wanted other people to know about, it just, the space, it wasn't meant for that. So I always found it was such a waste and felt like, yo, there's a better way to, we can make more out of this. And this is another example where, all right, if we're going to be on set and we're going to record this thing, well, now let's shoot behind the scenes. All right, well, if we've already got everyone sitting here, well, now maybe this hour turns into 2 hours and now we add a few other things and let's make sure we take some photos and transcribe like what can you do to make the most so that this can exist in the most places possible? Taking this merchandise, knowing I'm not here to make clothes or sell clothes, but we have to wear clothes and I have to wear clothes and I have to sell shit. So y'all getting some clothes and merch for the actual product. Yes, there's change and that's the general merchandise line. But MiSuNDERStoOd too is its own project. It's its own thing that exists on its own. And ensuring that there's similar but different products that exist to be able to maximize the sharing and yo, I am MiSuNDERStoOd. Stop. All this shit writes itself. So although it's a project of mine, it's a thing I'm trying to sell, I've created a thing that in its messaging, in its essence of what it is, at the ethos, at the core of what is happening here, that translates. Being someone who's creative, being someone who is not necessarily heard, maybe someone who has a difficulty sometimes in conveying their thoughts clearly, who has a million thoughts running through their brain, who's learned a bunch of different things. Yo, sometimes it's just, huh? I don't get it. There's millions and billions of people on this planet who have had someone look at them and go, yo, I don't get it. I don't get you. I don't get what you're talking about. I don't get what's going on. Bro, I don't get it. I don't understand. Well, I feel you. I feel you a million times over. So yes, it's content. Yes, it's me creating this thing that, this particular component of the series is me getting this off the ground. This is the beginning phase of how everything is starting and what it looks like and my thoughts and refining that and turning that into something. Yes. How do we make the most of that? How do we make the most of that? How do we create the thing, cap that, make something awesome, maximize that, and then build to the future? Here's this thing I'm about to build in the future. Here, let me give you a little taste so you can understand. Let me give you this so that I'm no longer misunderstood. If you don't get me, and if I'm presenting and you don't understand, listen, bro, we just did a whole series. That's you in here. You should have no issue understanding anymore. So that's the key to all of that's what TNT was. TNT was not the branding and the messaging was not about healthy meal delivery, buying food. There's a commodity and then there's a product. You're selling an idea and I was selling video production services, but really what I was doing was selling people the ability to be understood. That just came in the form of a 60-second video, came in the form of a 60-minute podcast. But what I was really selling them was the ability for people to come in, understand what was going on, and create a space for them to be heard. These are clothes, but this is an identification to growth, wanting to improve, wanting to become a better version of you. MiSuNDERStoOd is, hey, listen, here's me. I have my thoughts. I'm going through my thing. I'm creating something. Some days are good. Some days are bad. I don't get it. I want to quit. I'm fucking frustrated. I'm human. Hey, bro. Do you understand that? Yeah. So this is community more than it's cozy. That part is cool. That part is cool. And creating something bigger than the thing that you're making. So I'm putting 2 ones on my back. Putting 2 ones on my back. I'm excited to see that in a zip up. Actually, that's something that I'm always hoodie gang, but I could see a very cool zip up hoodie with the 2. Yeah, I'm interested in that. Or even on the front. Yeah. Even having a logo that's the design allows you to split it. Most of what I've done is horizontal across or round. Can't really split it. But these 2s can be done. So yeah, that'll be cool. I'm going to continue to build off this change template that I've created. Go back into I'm going to wear my Trendsetter shirt. I forgot about that. I'm going to go get that right after this. Bring it down. I'll wear it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited to keep building. I've made too many things that at this point in time, whether I put them out or not, fully, I've tested enough that from a product standpoint, I've got it. From a messaging, branding standpoint, I got it. Now it's about really refining the process for getting it to people. All right, I got the items. I got what I want. I know the story behind it will work. All right, but when somebody buys this, how do I now get that to them? And what is that experience like? And when they receive it, what is that like? That's the part that requires a bit more thinking, but it'll all come together. The rest of this package will come together and keep you, so updated. So updated. Boom. The need for gym thoughts. My gym thoughts. Why is there a need for gym thoughts? Well, on a day like today where it's a Saturday, you're cozy, you want to be chilling. Like I really do. JBP was just off vacation. There's a 3.5 hour episode that I'm more than halfway through already. Little man goes back to his mom's tomorrow. We got the last day of spending time together. We just baked cupcakes. Round 2, waiting for those. There's more pizza upstairs. I'm just in the coziest vibe ever. And I especially have been in that since the bit of frustration from yesterday and so much work and not all of it translating. So I was pooped. I was not feeling today. I worked out and didn't shower. I have my gym sweat on me right now because it was easier for me to come in here, set this up, set him up upstairs and just do it. I didn't have chill music on. I didn't have hype music on. It was dead ass silence. I got my notes done. I got my card. I sat down and I just got to it. And a lot of that also came from the fact that where I was at in my mental space, I didn't want to do this. And I could have given myself every reason to do it tonight. You know what? This would be a great Saturday to just enjoy it to myself, not have to think about coming down here and doing this thing. And I'd rather do that. Except for that the flip side of that is it's Saturday night. I've put this little boy to bed. It's 10:30 by the time I get out here. I come down here 8:30 to get this thing set up. Recording by 9 and some change. No, I'm not I'm not going to be down here at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. I won't do that. So I had to really work myself into today. And before I worked out, that's where I was at. And I said, you know what? If I go and jump around in this gym for half an hour, I'll conjure up something. I didn't really have an abundance of ideas to talk about because my two topics literally came from being in the gym and the thought that I had in the gym. So I get dressed, go in the gym. I have nothing on my brain to talk about. Nothing. Zero. The slide module that came. That's it. And being tired. That's not half an hour. You cannot do anything with that. All right, so what the hell am I going to do? I go in that gym and I just start moving, skipping. I played Meek Mill Intro to Championships to Phil Collins flip 3 times to get going. Then I got going and I was in it. All right, cool. Then maybe 15, 20 minutes in, the M2 hoodie merch thought came to mind. And then I came right in here. And at that point, I had a few things. Okay, it was episode 40. I wrote it down and said, oh, decade milestone. Talk about that. Then I'll talk about how tired I am. Because the way my brain works is if I don't write down the initial thought immediately, it's gone. Unless I say it out loud, but I caught it. I caught the M2 merch idea that I'd spoken that out loud, so I was good. And in speaking that out loud and walking here to this notebook, I thought about being tired and the milestone as I wrote it down. Boom, boom, boom. M2 merch. 2 on the back. Change template. And then I realized, oh, I just thought of this in the gym. Maybe my topic today will be about not having topics and how I came up with a way to come up with some topics. And I said, okay, cool, I'll do that. Because I had nothing. I really, really, really had nothing. My body and my mind were in such a cozy, turned down space that I properly had to turn it up and put myself there to get it going. Yeah, there's the science and the chemicals and the endorphins and the et ceteras that, all right, cool, being physically active leads to these positive benefits for your physical and mental clarity, health, well-being, etc. Got that. But it's this like really magical experience when it does happen. It flows. Sometimes to the point where it's annoying that the thoughts are streaming so fast that I can't keep up with them. But today was an example of that. I skipped and stared at myself in the mirror. No glasses, so I can't really see me. So I'm really this shadowy thought of myself as I stare at myself doing whatever it is that I'm doing. So I get my me versus me energy just by being blind and in the gym. Can't really make out who that is, but I'm going after that motherfucker. And I go. And from there, I can get me to where I need to be. And that happened today in a very necessary way. I don't know. I couldn't have. If I didn't work out today, I would not be recording because I wouldn't have anything to talk about and I wouldn't have the energy to come up with something to talk about even with nothing. I came up with something out of nothing and now I have the energy to actually speak about it. If I had this whole list of ideas sitting here today and I came in here and tried to record before working out, this would be ass. Unless it was bright fucking early in the morning. But midday with no workout and lazy thoughts and lazy energy and nothing to, I'd be toast. And this is the part of being an athlete where transferable skills, yo, it always comes back. Like, yo, how do I mentally prepare myself to do this thing? What do I need to do to get myself in the zone? What are the steps I have to take? What is the preparation? What is it? for me, if I'm stuck and I work out, yo, the floodgates open. How do I need to work out? It doesn't even matter in most cases. Today, my knee was feeling fuckery and mad at me, and I couldn't step without pain. So I did pull-ups. Started with skipping, did some burpees. No, body said no. All right, well, pull-ups and do some curls. Get the rope. For me, I just need to sweat. My heart gets going and sweat is emerging from me, I'm good. 15, 20, 30 minutes of that, I'm out of here. So I stay with a whiteboard in the gym because it's excessive, just what happens and what comes out and how it must be. I told you I had to stop the workout mid-exercise to come in here and write it down, or it was gone. So I'm so thankful for Gym Thoughts. I'm so thankful for knowing myself enough to figure out what I need to do to get me where I need to be. We all need to do a much better job of that in general. Who am I? What do I need? What's going to get me where I need to go? Failure be the greatest shit on earth, yo. Try it this way, didn't work. Try it that way, didn't work. I'm seeing I need to make adjustments to time and activity through this week and this little boy and dealing with building this and what I got to do. But you have to do it wrong to do it right. All right, cool. So just do it. And then you slowly but surely figure out what you need. You whittle that shit down, niche it down. I need to do this and this and this, and that'll get me where I need to go. All right, cool. Boom. Got it. Do that consistently. If that changes, change it. If you do it and it ain't really cutting it, switch it up. What is it? I said, y'all, you can't do 17 pull-ups. Did 30. That in that moment told me, oh, you can go record now. Just that small, I don't think I can do this thing. I just smashed that thing. Why do you keep telling yourself you can't do things? Because clearly you can. Oh, got it. Cool. I think I ended the workout 2 minutes later. I got what I needed from this experience. Off we go. And I don't feel the guilt of not finishing the workout. I don't feel any sort of hold back on me. I knew what I needed to do to get what I needed to get. And now that I got it, I'm out. Boom. Now we're here. And now I got 32 minutes. You got to figure out what you need to do. Do it. Get it done. Try it. Try it again. Failure is your friend. Get cozy with her. She's good for you. Damn right she is. It's M2 merch. That's the need for Gym Thoughts. Gym, outside, I don't care, yo. Get a mat. Do it in your living room. Whatever. Get that shit going. Get it out. Get creative. Make it. Use something you've already made. Repurpose it. Grow it. Build it. I already told you about these carrot cake cupcakes I got upstairs. Made them a few days ago. We know, all right, cool. We're going to let them cool a little bit longer. And then we try the fridge just for a quick little minute to cool them down. Then we frost some things. Got to do it wrong to do it right. Cupcakes 2.0. They're on the go. They're upstairs. I'm ready for them. Have yourself a little sweet treat tonight. Today, wherever you at, whatever you're doing, treat yourself. It's a Saturday. I'm not going to eat the tremendous amount of shit that I would eat tonight. That's growth. Because I would usually order a poutine or something that's going to make me feel sick after eating it and eat it anyway. That's not me today. I'm not doing that. I feel good. I feel good. I feel great. And I got sprinkles to put on carrot cupcakes. So I'm out of here. My name is Terrence Taylor. This has been MiSuNDERStoOd 2. It's a beautiful day. I hope yours was very much as well. I'll see you in day 41.
My daddy makes out. And his name is Terrence Taylor. took those pictures.